Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing, guys? Thanks for joining. Sorry, I was slightly later than scheduled. A few things crop up, but we're here now. Should do probably a shorter-ish stream, 2-3 hours. Let's see how much further we can get on this. Day 78 of Random Solo Challenge on new Legends assets changes, which we're doing okay on, but I feel like the curve's about to really bite us in the arse, so we need to keep that momentum. Let's jump straight in. Have a quick look at our short-term goals. I think we still need to replace the brawler. Yes. He is now a competent brawler and a competent disarmer, but the accuracy is going to let him down. We will keep him for now. He's got high health and melee defense, so he's not trash. So actually, I don't know why I've put 3, but I think he's a 2, but I still think we could get better. Problem is now we need training time. And then the cleaver. We already got rid of. Okay, so let's update that. Front lines are 1s and 2s. Back line we got 1. I think this one's a utility minor 2.5. I'm going to keep him because we've just gotten to the point where he's going to monetize for us. We'll see how much value he creates. I think he could possibly rotate out. We've got a half decent utility peddler that can actually shoot a bow, so they're fine for now. We could do probably a better archer, so I think we'll still add that to the list. I'm going to keep it broad and just put ranged, because I think we could consider a gunner, a crossbow, or a better archer. I think all are valid. In terms of our shopping list, we've been remiss. We should get some armor piercing arrows on both of the characters, so that's something we can fix. Let's add that to list too. AP arrows. Mace and hammer is probably still valid. Shield tank, I think we're almost there. We don't have a taunt character, but we have some tanky characters. Cleaver whip is probably cleaver whip and flail. I think we want to probably focus on. We've already put range, so we'll take that out. And I have seen today, when I was playing a little bit offline at lunch, that you can indeed get recover books. They do exist. I haven't seen the swift recovery. Is it called swift recovery? Second wind, excuse me. Haven't seen second wind, but recover does exist. So we'll keep an eye out for some of those extras. We've got 4K to play with. We are currently sat on the light armor one for some of the medium characters that may need to blend. We just equip this dog, which I think is always good to have on the range characters in case they get caught out. Oh, no, we really need that on the 37. Okay. Let's get everything patched up to begin with. good to get some caravan quests going so we can do some training as well. Hey, Earhart. Not much, man. Yourself? Hope you're well. I think that all just went on nets. Yeah, we got a couple of replacements. Almost everybody's got a net that's reinforced, which is good. Oh, just thinking we don't actually have a specialty on this guy yet. We've been using this cleaver because we found it and it's been working well with him. But there's nothing to pertain us to this, so we could do the Great Axe instead. Significant damage increase. Yeah, I think we'll give it a try. And the other option is we do also have axe specialties, so that does sort of make sense rather than somebody to learn a book to do the cleaver skills. Yeah, we'll try that tweak. We do have some very nice swords as well, but no characters to wield them really. Five nachos. Problem is, if it's the top tier ones, this could be rough if they swallow us. I don't think that's one I'll take. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not sure we can do this. Let's go and draw some out. I mean, 24 is a tall order anyway, but 2 Stalkers, an Executioner, a Blade Dancer and a Leader is just too much. I think that's a suicide run. Yeah, I've also found a bit of a bug as well, although I haven't done the arena for ages, Earhart, where if the large, fully evolved one swallows your last guy or kills your last guy while he's got one in his belly, for me it crashes. But that was on vanilla. I haven't had the thing for a while. What's the famed chance mod? I don't know that one. Does it tell you the percentage chance of getting a famed item? I don't think this is a winnable fight for us at the minute. I'd love to give it a go, but yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know that one. By all means, send me a link for it, but you'll have to do it on Discord because they're not allowed on Twitch. Oh, I really don't want to drop reputation, but I think we have to turn this down. We were so close to 1400 as well. Unless I can draw some of them out. I'm going to try and train and keep a few on watch. That's any of them about to level up. No, no. Probably the most likely to level up, so let's change that. Yeah, it's not one. I only really do quality of life mods, but I would argue what you've described as a quality of life mod, so I'd be definitely up for that. Oh shit, we've run out of food. God damn my attention sometimes. Saying that we haven't done that for a while. Yes, I know. Well, we've got gluttons as well. That's going to hurt us, so. Okay, could have been worse. They're not coming out. God damn it. That is just suicide. Back we go on renown. 140 now instead of like 14 that we had to do, whatever it was, or 30. Hey, never mind. Good trade, good prices. I think we should risk this. Just chuck in Battle Brothers general chat. I'll add it to a mod list later. I need to do a bit of tidying up on Discord anyway. Definitely not get involved in the religious sport. Ooh, do we steal it or trade for it? Which what are you in the mood for, Earhart? Steal or haggle? What are you feeling? Haggle. Oh, I didn't even read the text. It said we've been had, didn't it? Didn't actually get anything for it. Never mind. We can afford 300. First Houndmaster we've seen in a lifetime. Ooh. Okay, so pretty much our only requirement at this stage is a Houndmaster Druid. Which I don't think anything affects roots. It's just an auto cast, no to hit. And I think the same for flies. So we don't need resolve or anything to buff the spells. We need lots of fatigue to cast roots every turn and to drop the dogs, and that's it. I don't know what we take after we've got all those skills. Probably gathering or herbalist skills or potion making. Okay, this could be our druid. Oh, we have to hire this character. I've been looking for a Houndmaster for like 30 days in game. Hire this bloody utilitarian hammer guy. I mean, he is going to be an okay Battleforged mace guy. Maybe we keep him. Oh. We're on the cusp of getting a bigger group as well. That's so annoying. Yeah, I know. I don't know. You're pretty accurate, though. I feel like once we get a better weapon on this guy, he's going to cause havoc. I think 3 stars in attack and 2 stars in fatigue. Or they're saying that we don't have heavy armor option, do we? Oh, I actually did make a mistake with this character. We shouldn't have taken dodge. We should have waited and lent into... Oh no, we were going to give him perfect focus, weren't we? We were going to have a perfect focus backliner and he's a berserker. Yeah, I don't actually hate the fatigue with the berserker. I'm not sure. Let me have a go through again. I think there might be better ones we can get rid of. Maybe our gladiator's not going anywhere. We were about to get rid of the dagger character. The only thing that's making me... There was something I'm sure that caught my eye. We've got that 12 chance hitting its hurt. That's getting us like low 70s. I'm sure I saw another perk that boosted his accuracy. Did I dream that? Maybe a different character. Yes, Brawler was up for replacement anyway because he's not super accurate. The problem with the Brawler is he is still disarming for us and means we lose a frontliner and we go to 5 on the front line, which is thin. And we do have a dagger guy in training, which is this guy, but I'm not sure he's there yet. Oh yeah, this was the skill. Once we level this guy up, we get prepared, gives him extra melee skill, basically gets him to the same quality of dagger guy we've already got, actually superior already in terms of offense. And defense, he's obviously nowhere near this guy because he has a dodge and a half of stack. So he's dodging at 28, whereas this guy is only dodging at 17. But that's because he's 4 levels higher on the initiative. And we've made him slightly heavy. Give us time. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's still 34. He's not going to be anywhere near the loftiness of this guy. We'll make him a shield dagger guy until he gets his skill up. He still can puncture people with that. Sack this guy. As much as it pains me. So 100 for 5. There we go. Oh, one difference. Okay, I think that could work. Yeah, he will be when he levels up. That's why I'm just being careful with him because we need to keep him alive. That's the problem. This guy started out well because he was a thief, but I think not having melee skill is really dangerous on any frontliner. Unless they're a tank. Okay. It's always tough to replace him with Houndmaster because Houndmaster is utilitarian. However, the Druid is OP. So really... Well, it doesn't start with the Druid skills. That's the other thing we have to think about. But he will grow into it. We have a few dogs already as well, which is nice. So we'll pull those. He only needs one to begin with. Oh, whoops, wrong character. Yeah, Heart 2.0. Heart Master. Actually, I'm going to rename him Beastmaster, because that makes him sound like a druid. So. Pretty much only want those two spells anyway. And then we want all the doggy skills. And then we're going to want health and fatigue. He gets an early access to Underdog, that's unusual. We're going to have, if he is going to get clocked, we're going to go heavy. I don't see us doing much fighting. Again, if we're going to get caught fighting, I feel like stick fighting, if we've got access to it, is going to give us a huge defense buff. I can see staff spins. Do we actually have... Does stick fighting still exist? I'm sure it does. Oh, we don't have a Vala to look at. I'm sure that it does. I'm sure I've got on an offline one of the Vala. So the only reason I would pick stick fighting is for the defense melee, sort of defense bonus, so we can still sort of stun people in the meantime. I'm trying to work out. I think we're going to be pretty much occupied with roots and flies every turn, so I don't think we need an alternative. All we need to do is get him to tier 7. That's the problem. He has to do something semi-useful in the meantime. No, he doesn't get the bear skill, I'll give you that. Let's not get greedy, he's not an avatar. No. I don't see the prey skills. You wouldn't get the prey skills on a Houndmaster. The druidic skills gave us Wither, Roots, and Insect Swarm, I believe, just those 3. Oh, and Summon Storm, which I've never taken because I think it's pointless. I actually don't know what it does. I don't know if they've changed it though. I presume it makes archers worse. I tend to be quite archer heavy, so it's not really one that I would pick. So anyway, we're probably going to go... I want to keep our fatigue up for the spells, so we maybe do like a brawny medium armor lithe, something like that. I don't know, but my focus, as I've said repeatedly, is going to be the dogs and the spells, so I don't think we need to worry ourselves too much. We'll take Colossus as a first pick, and then we'll take Roots no matter what, and then definitely taking Dog Whisperer. We might skip Dog Breeder and go back for Balanced. We're definitely doing Dog Handling. We're definitely doing Pack Leader. Oh, Bags and Belts. Oh no. I jumped the gun slightly. Okay, the Druidic skills are worth it. But in 100 days, if he's somehow still alive, we'll give him Bags and Belts. Because Houndmasters are... They're still good, but they're truly epic when you have Bags and Belts. Because you can have 5 dogs. 3 is still pretty strong though. So we're going to level fatigue, health, a bit of resolve, and then probably just range defense. Keep him on the back line. I think that makes sense. So we don't really need to worry about attacking. Probably give him some nets. I just don't know how we're going to level him up. Pike would be good because it's accurate. think we'll try that. See how he goes. Yeah, I've never bred dogs for money. I've must admit, I've bred a few, but I never made it a fixation. I'll definitely try it now you've said it. Right, let's just try and level him and keep him alive. That's our objective now. Don't have any spare cloaks, that's nice. We are absolutely broke. I need to get out of the south. Oh, that's cool. I don't think the wolves are any good, though. The armoured ones are better, in my opinion. Because they just got that much more lasting power. And often with a dog, not always, but often the way I sometimes use them is as a blocking piece. And so if they last another round, that's sort of beneficial. The wolves just hit harder, but they can't take as much damage. It's my understanding. But if you're shooting somebody after the necromancer, maybe you want a wolf, I don't know. Food again, my lord. Oh, of course you got cheap trade goods when I can't afford to buy any. Curses. Oh, we eat too much bloody gluttons. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll grab it after the stream. Unless this run meets its demise, then we'll install it on the next one. It's dangerous to apply mods halfway through a save file. Really want to do an escort caravan, but some easy one scores are too tempting. This is perfect training for our new dagger guy and our handmaster. 200 crowns a day with this strength of this party is insane. Shows how much reductions we've got on. Perfect. 5 raiders we can pick on. Come here, you bastards. Sorry, I just realised I've not got my Twitch chat overlay on. I've got the restream one that's a bit ugly, so just give me 2 seconds to pull that out. Did a little bit of work on the edits to the VODs today as well for this run, although there's a bit of a glitch on YouTube if you don't immediately repost them or within a short window. It won't let me get them out of the live section, so they're currently trapped in the live section, but I'll look at my recordings and see if I can't fix that. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. My understanding was it's camps and or champions, and the further from civilization, the more likely the drops. But that's my limited understanding. I always seem to get way less than a lot of the very OP streamers do on famed items, though. So I know I'm doing something wrong on that front. I have one foolproof way of getting one, but it hurts your reputation quite a bit. Which is to do the smuggle item quest. Open the box, cancel the contract. But by cancelling the contract, you do take a reputational hit. So you can only really do it once. And it's slightly cheesy. But as you take reputational damage, I don't think it is cheese, it's just a bit cheeky. Nice. Oh, we've not got net throwing on this guy yet. That's annoying. Oh, 230% on a bounce. Hey, there is a two-handed hammer for that new gladiator. What, in my inventory? Really? Did I miss that? Were you asking me? Did you mean is there? Neutralizes Archer. That's only a poacher though. Puts pressure on his back line. How many is out? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's one hiding back here. Is that too bold? It might be. I think we've got this locked up actually with these. Should probably use these 4 to deal with this. Vision's 3, I can't throw it onto him even if I switch to the net. God damn it. Oh, it's only a mallet. I don't count the mallet, sorry. We go straight to metal or we don't bother. I'll just give him a great sword in the meantime while he's draining him. And I'll buy one if I have to. Oh, how do we play this? He's not got the best melee defense. I think we stand there and spear wall to give him some cover. It's probably the best move. I've realised, I don't know if it was you that was chatting to me about Athletic or somebody else here, how it might have been Juicy. Forgive me if it was you, my memory's not the best. I have got it on one character. Don't know if it's on this run or if it's my offline run. No, it's this run as well. Yeah, so he gets to move first. Oh, yes, it's going to work really well on him as an example. Because, for example, if this guy had it, we could move to here for 1 tile's worth and then strike. So he's going to be able to move and swing, which is really nice. So you can move 2 tiles, forgive me, and swing. Which I think is going to be interesting. I think we hold our ground or we cover that spot. I sort of like covering that spot. Oh, brilliant. We grappled on the punch. Nice. I think I like it on anyone. Unfortunately, you can't choose it, so I'm just going to maximise its use where I can, as it's beyond our control, that one. It's my new favourite move with evasion. It's evade, take a back step and drop a dog. It buys you time, so then you can shoot your way out of it. Only works against one opponent, obviously. Oh, we punctured a maiden fled. Nice. I don't know why their morale is dropping so rapidly on this fight, but it is. Oh, I can't shield bash with the tower shield either. I'm going off this tower shield. I like it in principle, but the shield bashing is really missed. Should have done that the other way around, I don't mind. We got away with it. Oh, I'm not an expert. Earhart, I could be wrong about the wolves. Yeah, maybe. I wasn't under the impression of that. I know that we were talking about it on stream once with some of my regs way back when, and we hired one and saved scum just to have a look at the stats, and we did notice that the wolf hit harder, hit up more accurately, marginally, but the dog had better armor. But yeah, I didn't really look at the AP. You could be right. It could be 12 AP. It's the AP that makes them hit 3 times. That also means they move quicker as well. In which case, I would take it back, and I would imagine, in that case, that the wolf is superior. But saying that, the armor and the staying power is something. But with the Houndmaster, they will get Colossus anyway. Once he's got that skill. I should probably take the experience on the beginners really, but can't be asked chasing down peasants. Hey Wabber, long time. How's it going, man? Thanks for dropping in. We just got our Houndmaster Druid finally going, after much searching for Houndmaster. What's his next level up? Should probably take balanced for the defense stats. We've got most of the required spells that we need, but we could take Holy Flame. Holy Flame, mostly useless, but very useful against Geists, in my opinion. Inspire is always nice when you're not doing anything else. Boost the guys that are better equipped to attack. I don't really understand this one yet, but Swagger could be interesting, although he's not got the best gear. It's an intriguing one, as is this one. I don't think we have any other skills that we haven't taken that boost Resolve. We could take Mind Over Body, which would give us a really hefty fatigue reduction of 30%, which means these expensive spells are going to drop to like 20 or 22, which is nice. That's probably the winner. No worries, mate. Hope the house stuff's, through the worst of it, etc. Can you perfect focus into Inspire? I don't think so, because regardless, Inspire is a one use, so you couldn't do it multiple times a round, but you could reduce it to 4 AP, I guess. Perfect focus costs 1 AP. That leaves you with 8. This would then cost you 4 AP at I think it's 75% on top. So this would become, I think, 45. No, it wouldn't. Oh, stupid math. That would. 15. No, it wouldn't. Oh, I'm tired. What do I mean? 15 plus 7.5. 22.5. 52.5, I think, fatigue. 4 AP, and they need a 4 AP left to do something with. I think even if the answer is yes, it wouldn't be that useful. 4 AP, and then you could maybe cast a healing spell or a buffing spell. That would be 3 AP. Yeah, you could just about do that. I think you'd end up using 100 fatigue to do an Inspire and do a prayer, and that'd be it. I don't think it's worth it. Thinking with mob, but if it's only once a turn, I don't think you can do it twice. I think it's once a turn. Saying that, it doesn't say it's once a turn. It's implied because of the 8 AP, but it's rare that you get more than 12 AP, so it's sort of moot. I don't think I would take it on this character just to test it though. I can do a save scum maybe when we level up next and test it. I think Mind Over Body might be the way to go. Gifted is another option, and we just keep smashing that resolve into the atmosphere. There's no point taking any fighting skills because we have Peaceable. I don't see any other utility skills. Yeah, I think it's Holy Flame, defense skills, or Mind Over Body, and I tend to lean towards Mind Over Body so we can cast as many spells as possible. But yeah, okay. Yep, 21 fatigue, I wasn't far off. And this is now 18 fatigue, so we can cast these with a very limited fatigue much more liberally. We're almost fatigue neutral, not quite. It costs us 6 fatigue a turn if we just do one spell, which is, it's not fatigue neutral, but it means we can cast the healing or defense buff spell every turn for 10 turns before we run out of fatigue if we don't move. So yeah, it's pretty neutral. We did get that mallet that you were talking about, but yeah, I don't tend to use the mallet. I'd probably just leave the axe or the sword on somebody. I also don't think this guy's ready for the front line yet. Oh, he's getting close, 19. He's getting close. Probably one more level up. If we roll well on defense and we get a boost to initiative. Right. Anyway, let's run back that because we are a little bit light on cash, a little bit light on food. We're a bit stuck at the minute. Or the other tier 5 prayer skill. Yeah, both the prayers. Oh, you mean Holy Flame? Yeah, that's definitely a good anti-geist one. We haven't fought the undead much on this run though. And we've got the Holy War going on at the minute, so bags of belts. The Chosen Tomb. We would like this for our Houndmaster. However, because he learned the druid skills, I think he's going to be out of action for 100 days. Yep. So that's never going to happen in my mind. We might make it to a day 170, but you know, I've only ever hit that twice before, so it could happen on this run though. Well, I think with all the new legends lethality that's been added, I'm worried the first time we meet goblins. %, will do, mate. $19, forgive me. Definitely said 20, I don't know why it's done that, but there you go. Let's give it an absolute tat. Now we've got both the healing and we've got both prayer spells though. Yeah, Prayer of Hope is green. Prayer of Faith is purple. Purple is the defense and the green is the health. What do you say, tier 5? Holy Flame is the one that's missing. Unless there's another one that I'm not seeing. There were only 3 that I was aware of. Wyber, did you see my post in the mod chat? No, the one in the middle. One in the middle. Middle. Weapon specialties. Middle. Clarity. Tactical maneuvers. I don't see another spell in the middle. Give me a row and a from the right or from the left, mate, because I'm not seeing it. Oh, do you think that's a spell because it's got the same hand symbol? That's clarity. It's not a spell. So that's really good for crossbow guys. And frankly, it's good for any guy, but it's classically put on crossbow guys to ignore more damage against the armor. Clarity, yeah. It's really good, don't get me wrong. Really good on anything ranged and anything close combat, to be honest. It's just a good skill to take. But particularly it's good for crossbows because it makes them even punchier than they already are. No, don't be silly. It's fine. Especially with all the perk changes, I welcome the input. None of us are savants with all these changes. We haven't done a Nacho fight in a while. That might be a good training one for the newbies. Famous last words. Could always be a shitload of direwolves, which would be a worse fight for us, but... Right. Regardless if it's nachos or wolves, what weapons are no good? Now, this guy is training and has not got dagger mastery yet, so do we just give him a spear? I think that might be a better shout. Until he can actually stab 3 times, the dagger's just a bit of a liability. So I think we'll do that. I just pinned those things you dropped as well, ear heart, so yeah, thank you very much for that. I'm kind of mad about freedom of movement and how they changed it. Yeah, I used to use it. They've definitely made nimble characters a lot worse, but equally they've made nimble slightly better with relentless, but I'd argue it's still objectively worse. But I wasn't a big sort of nimble user anyway. I was a really strong medium user, so I feel about nimble like you do about medium armors, because that was my sort of love. Is there anything else we want to change? I don't think it's only undead that piercing's no good against. I think we're good with everything here. Oh, we can go, they actually might pay us. They join us for free, nice. Oh no, you can roll this so that they actually pay you to come and join for the fame. Right, we've got 16 people in the fight. We should be fine. 19 nachos. Should be fine. Yeah, so I guess you just have to lean into low hit point dodge guys now, although that's got its own risks. I'm really enjoying the idea of Anchor. I need to take on more characters. I think I'm going to be a real Anchor fan. I'm going to try and build more Shield Spear characters with Anchor. I think they're going to be... I'd like to do an extreme build one run and like just hire brawlers, or just hire like 2 categories of things. So like maybe a mixture of brawlers, dagger guys, and spearman shield walls with Anchor, something like that, and just do something really over the top. I think the brawler one might be interesting because you can choke out most characters. Right, we will spread the shots around, which is my normal tactic. We want to wound, not kill. And then when they get to us, we will put them down and stand on their corpses. In theory, we won't stop all evolutions, but we'll do what we can. Brawler's not going to be huge on this one, but we'll try and grapple and choke where we can. Those big ones are not fun. That's 4 potential swallows we need to net and manage those as best we can there. Oh god damn it, I didn't equip the damn... Oh, I didn't re-equip my nets. Fuck. Oh, that's a huge, huge mistake. You take it on your dodge characters and your spear wallers. You take one on your dodge characters and your spear wallers, sorry. Freedom of movement. This is the run that you should use the new mods. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, as long as they're compatible with the new legends, I'll definitely try that one you mentioned. Yeah, I think we're going to hold firm here. If nothing else, it gives us another turn to anchor. Go, mass death now. Let's see if we can break them. Nicely done. I think we've just about missed all the evolves there. We've got these two to deal with still though. Okay, we can choke him next turn. That was a pretty solid round for us, to be honest. Oh, I've got a couple of viewers on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Makes a change. We are using Restream, so it's a little temperamental, but I think we've been doing all right last few streams. But I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for joining on that. We do stream all streams to both, but Twitch is where we were born. But thank you very much. I've also been working on some recent edits. Although they are VOD edits, be warned. But I'm slowly but surely getting better at editing. Oh, we made him confident. That was a bit stupid. I think we did some decent damage there with choke, but not as much as I would have liked to have seen. Nice. No worries. Watching on both is even better for me. Appreciate it either way. But we do have 2 on YouTube, so it's still good either way. And it's mostly 0, but I think that's because of the algorithm, and I need to work on doing shorts and doing some more video content, as I only really do live streams. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. We've only been going 6 months, so we had a huge growth on Twitch. So we'll get there. Very much thanks to all the followers and subscribers. It's been a hell of a journey so far. Danger of your illusion here. He's grappled. Oh, 82 attack. I didn't realise how accurate they were. My lord. I wasn't paying attention. Who did you swallow? Oh, that's not good here. Yeah, I think YouTube is a bit weak on that. I don't get to say what game I'm playing, unfortunately. I mean, it's in the title. I don't... Actually, do I put Battle Brothers in the title? Yeah, it's the first 2 words in my title on both. Maybe I didn't yesterday. I'll make sure that we've always got that in, though, in future. Sorry, I will read about your Crusader in a minute. I am interested. Sorry, I was just a bit focused on this one. Oh, he swallowed the axe guy. Yeah, no, nice. Thank you. Spit it up, you bastard. There he is. None worse for wear. Somehow. Right, now everybody rush this big bastard and we should be okay. I don't think we had a single evolve there, so I did my job well. Just the swallowy ones is a bit tricky to predict. Good, no casualties. We didn't let a single one evolve. That's pretty solid. Right, let me catch up on chat. Sorry. I did give my Crusader the Lumberjack perk, just more the extra damage and hit chance with 200 axes, which I found fun, and gave him my own backstory in my head. I wish you had Roots and Swarm right now. Yeah, we'll get it. It's alright, it's coming. We've got them learned. We just got to level up the Houndmaster now. Yeah, I would give the Lumberjack perk. I would give any tier 1 perk to any character you can with the treatises if you know you want to use that weapon, because it's just a huge bonus. Hey, Juicy. Long time no see. Good to see you, my man. How you doing? I know, right? In terms of the new stuff, yes, there was a massive asset update a week and a bit ago. Everything has changed. There are new perks like this, which gives you 1 point on every stat, 2 points on all your 1-star stats, 4 points on your 2-star stats, and 6 on your 3-star stats. So on this character, as an example, he would get an extra 6 points on melee defense, which is pretty cool. They have nerfed nimble light builds with freedom of movement. Now does something totally different. You don't get the second layer of nimble damage reduction. What else has changed? Medium armor has been totally nerfed. In the zone is no longer medium, it's now agile. They've combined skills. What was in 2 separate skills like this one is now in 1. So tactical maneuvers is now rotation and footwork all in 1. There's loads of changes, but that's just a few off the top of my head. They've got totally new ones like this where you get to save up AP. What else is new? They've got treatises, so you buy books now like this, and they've got rid of adaptive. So this book will teach you those 4 skills, and then you have to wait 50 days to learn any more. It will teach you the ability to unlock them, I must add. You still got to use a perk on them. Yeah, loads and loads of changes. Did Nudist suffer? I haven't got Berserker going. I haven't done the adventure run. Really, I should do a quick load of adventure run and have a look. But I don't know. I hope not, because the Nudist is so fun. And it's only on 1 character, just the avatar as I understand it. If they have done it to the Nudist, I may go and play the old version of the assets for a while. Because that is a really fun build, and I've never got to have another crack at the Adventurers run yet. The downside is it's completely incompatible with the old runs, obviously. So that's the downside. Right, this is going to give us 1 in 3 chance to poison, and we get the extra melee skill and fatigue recovery. just makes daggers so much more powerful. So we're definitely taking this. And now I think we can justify, because we poison with them, and because we get the extra melee skill up to 74, we'll now use daggers all day long. Next, I think we'll take Dagger Mastery, so we get 3 strikes, and then we'll go and backfill and get Opportunist, because we're going to poison them occasionally. And we'll use that to then... that applies daze to them if they're already poisoned or bleeding. So we really want to flank this dagger guy with a cleaver guy or a cleaver behind him, like the war scythes. Right. We want to keep health at 50 because we now get, as another one for you, Juicy, if you have dodge, it gives you 15% of your initiative. If you are nearer 50 than 100, you get another 15% of dodge, so you get 30% of this. So this becomes 30 from this 100, rather than 15 from this 100. And if you go up to 75, you get half. If you go past 100 hit points, it's just 15%. So it's basically small target and dodge all in one. So hence we get 25 melee dodge on this guy. Got an overpowered hunter in your tutorial run, nice. Am I sick? No, not really. My voice is a bit croaky. The kids are a bit sick. I'm probably got a very mild cold, but I'm a bit tired, to be honest. Probably need to get an early night tonight. Why is my voice sounding a little bit wobbly? Making me self-conscious now, Juicy. Wow, that one is painful. Saying that we rolled so badly everywhere. Tempted to take the one. I think we will actually. Now, do we put him on the front line with 19? And give him this? Or do we take the Ore Hunter, which is the main reason I hired him way back when? I think we'll probably stick with this for now. And we'll do some caravan runs and get some money generation. There's not too many new ones that I've noticed, Juicy. The big one is some Heart Seeker, which is like a puncture sort of attack with the spear. But that's the only one that's demonstrably different, so don't stress too much. Do we take perfect focus on what was actually a accountancy hire? We didn't actually hire this guy to be a fighter, but he's actually not bad with that bow. He's not great, but he's not bad. I think we take perfect focus just because I think it's a fun skill. And that's good enough for me. The reasons why I'm leaning away from it is we don't have recover. Ah, fuck it, it's fun. Doesn't have to be OP always, it just has to be fun. dodge. We probably could have put dodge on this character. Never mind. Netboy is always taking net skills. That's good. Easy. Oh, I haven't tried the crossbows yet, so that's probably why I'm blissfully unaware about that one, Juicy. I haven't hired a single crossbow guy yet. Yeah, it didn't. I don't know if it got more fun. It breathed some new life into it for me, for sure. Spooders are strange now. Oh, they just use webs a bit more than they used to, but they were doing that anyway, in my opinion. I thought they just fixed it. I didn't realise it was like a big change. Take smackdown on your archer for the extra armor damage. And clarity. Or are you talking to me for this one? You want me to put this one on? Wasn't sure if that worked at range. I know it does say any weapon. As it's a hammer skill, I always assumed they meant any melee skill. I've never actually tested it though. But yeah, perfect focus is a love of mine. I like being able to shoot 6 arrows in one turn, especially if you get berserk on him. Which we unfortunately don't have, but that's alright. Oh yeah. I haven't found the cluster spiders very difficult to kill though. I don't know if I've been lucky, but I found them quite underpowered. It does work. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I have taken it in the past hoping it did, but I wasn't 100% sure. Right, first one on our druid Houndmaster. I think we take Colossus because he's a bit squishy at the minute. Let's try and fix this low health. He's going to be backliner druid, so we want loads of fatigue. We don't want him running. We sort of want health, I think. Or do we just take a 3 on defense? It's going to be a bit of a generalist. As long as we're pumping fatigue, I think I'm okay with the rest. We're not going to have dodge, so we should probably get health up. He's on the path to roots. Right. Gladiator in training, frontliner, defense, offense. Lovely. It's going to be battle forged. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. We've got 4 max rolls. Okay, admittedly one's a 2-star, so that's always going to happen. Oh, that's 2-star as well. Okay, I take that back. We can't turn down the 3. I think that's pain to turn down a 4 here. We need this too, though. I think we have to take this because we're not always going to roll a 4 on health. And we'll take the consistent 4 on fatigue later. Why have I made him so heavy? Got something slightly lighter. $26. Wow, it's really low. I think that's better. We need at least like 50, 60 to make them practical. He's a backliner anyway for now. Ah, speaking of which, we can take Brawny. We should probably take... Yeah. Because that's now going to work regardless of armor when we go for Battle Forged. And it's going to give us that for now. Nice. He's not there yet, but he's close to being a frontliner. We just got to give a bit more training. Right, net guy, let's fix him because that's broken. I still hate that we have to do this manually every time. Or is your third one? I didn't think it was third one on this run. I may be mistaken. Forgive me. Juicy, feel free to redeem, get yourself in the game. But you don't have to. They've got overwhelm. Okay, yeah, fine. They do almost no damage. Yeah, yeah. I haven't found them difficult because they only tend to come out when I've killed most of the other spiders and I'm just getting to the eggs. Go with the gladiator light armor. Have I just cocked up? No, he's got 2 stars in fatigue and he's got 2 stars in defense. He should be battle forged. No, I was never going light armor on the gladiator. Gladiator's going to be a heavy beast. You stupid English knigget. Now go away or I will taunt you a second time. No, it was a different character we were going to give dodge. But yeah, no, this... yeah, so when we've got melee defense and fatigue, we're usually going to go heavy. Now, in the old version of the Legends, if you had didn't have any melee defense, it was often preferable to go medium because the skills buffed melee defense more so than immovable object did. However, now with steadfast and immovable object, and the fact that medium armor has lost in the zone, it's demonstrably better. But we still need stars in defense to make it good battle forged. It's just not as much as you used to, and now we can take balance and the heavy skills because they seem to have allowed you to have more than 35 armor for balance, which doesn't make any sense to me. But there you go. I'm going with it. Oh, you've been playing Stone Shard? Yeah, it doesn't pull me in. I want it to. I need to give it some more dedicated time, Juicy. I might try and carve out some time next week for it. That was the wrong redeem, Juicy, but I appreciate you for the Monty Python vibes. Yes, it was a prize fire that we saved scum just to demonstrate it. We may go and hire one, but we haven't got the money at the moment. We need like 8 grand to burn, and I'm also very tempted to try and save up for the training camp, which I always forget to get. I'm usually too poor to get. Right, anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's get back to it. This is one of my nice QOL things that they've added, Juicy. So you don't have to, before you had to go into this section, just to look at your renown target. They've now moved it to here, which I think was inspired. So we're through a 1317 and we need to hit 1400. Let's go in the boozer. Oh, we've got really good cheap prices. Let's buy all the ammo we can carry. I definitely want bags and belts on some characters. I think we'll just buy that. Oh, I can't afford to. No, scrap that. Cheapest tools we've seen in a while. So the net's restored, I imagine. Yep. Okay. We're a net heavy team, but I'm alright with that. I still haven't used this. Let me read this again. Oh, we need to speak to a witch in a hut. I think, yeah, I remember looking this up. We got the worst thing we could have got was the Ancient Amphora. But there you go, from the event that we were on. Green pot hat is our gatherer. Jesus Christ. I think we got to flog him, haven't we, if we tried to kill somebody. I've never picked the bottom option, but I feel like that's a bad idea. I'm obviously not going to hang him. Your monthly lone wolf run. Yeah, it's a good tip. Always get the tier 1 book if you can. Right, let's flog this guy. I don't care if he's angry. How angry is angry? I'll get over it. It's only orange. Not much I can do. He's already got the pluses from the visit. That probably helped. We have no happy powder. I really don't want to lose him. That's our mega. Actually, no, we really can't lose him. That's our dagger guy. Bloody murderers. So we want the dagger guy to chill out. Yeah. So if anyone wasn't aware, if you just don't assign them anything and they relax, and you can get a morale buff out of it. If anyone didn't know that, it's a useful tip. I think we'll do 10 hours, make sure he's definitely got the buff. Right, good. That was very timely. Oh, we need some more money. 20% is not bad, or we can probably do better on prices. I'll drop a boar spear. Even for me, I'm probably hoarding a little bit too much here. Which is my habit. Take the gear off really fast till he gets happy. Oh, in case he leaves with it. Yeah, no, he wasn't going to. Oh, he shouldn't do it at that level. I see your point there. Everyone's giving me really cheap amber. We might just start hoarding up amber. We just need some more income before we do it. There's a chance this is a necromancer one. Two-star at this stage it could be. Not in the swamp, not in the swamp. Oh, you bastards. Oh, come out of the swamp. I don't want to fight you there. 10 raiders. Easy fight still for us now. Come out of here, you bastards. Not at night, not at night. Good, no necromancer. Okay, we just swamp's a pain in the arse. Ah. He's got the better footing as well. Oh, this is rough. Right, that looks alright. Come back up to here. Of course, none of us have Pathfinder because it's something I always put off taking. It's Winnie likes doing damage too much. Oh well, at least we can pincushion them before they get to us. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes do buy one. It's not a priority of mine. We haven't been fighting goblins. I don't find it that useful unless you're fighting goblins. Again, for me, it's about, at the beginning, it's about saving money. We've been sat on thousands for a while, so this is about the time that I would buy stuff like that. I feel like it's a nice to have rather than a requirement. Alright, let's be stupid and use perfect focus. Or do we wait for his range skill to buff off of it? Get my words out. Off of his anchor. We're 82. No, I think we'll do it now. There we go. Ah, we fatigued out of 3 shots. Not bad. Not good. So I think my record is 8. You need a combination of Berserk, all of the fatigue reduction skills you can get, and Mind Over Body. And that counters some of the perfect focus sort of debuffs. And it's a lot of fun. I recommend perfect focus on Dagger Bros, Brawler Bros, and Archers. Just for shits and giggles, it's not particularly overpowered. I just find it very fun. That was not a good example of it. It works best on the Ranger for an Archer build though. So I recommend trying it on the Ranger if you ever do an Adventurer run. It's quite silly how many kills you can get. Yeah, I hate fighting swamps. I don't think anybody enjoys it. It is good though, it adds some flavour, I guess. I can fight them at a disadvantage, or I can leave them alone. think I'm going to hold for now. So, Juicy, do you know about the new brawler changes? Because they're quite significant. Oh, excuse me. My betters are calling. Oh, pressed F, didn't realise we had another. Forgot we'd upgraded him so we get the net throws for free now. Oh, so not free, reduced AP. I'm going to pull back. Because that is not good ground. So I may as well drag out these archer shots. I wish there was an event where you could find a baby orc or goblin and race it up as a weapon. Suggest it. Legends is a really friendly Discord, and they do new things all the time. So definitely suggest it. It's the one thing they haven't done actually is they've not done to my knowledge, a playable orc or goblin faction. There is a playable sort of necromantic role, and Forbidden Knowledge is really good for that, which is a Legends edition that I would recommend. I had some real fun on that one. I'm going to play that one again in the future on stream. But yeah, I would suggest it for sure. I mean, there may be some other submods that I'm not familiar with. I certainly don't know them all. But go and mention it in the Discord. I'm sure they'll tell you if there is one that exists. I'd be surprised if there isn't, just because there is an undead one. This is where Perfect Focus doesn't work because we don't have Recover on this character, which is why it was a bit of a silly pick, but I still love the skill. Hey Ash, I'm alright mate, yeah, I'm a bit of a cold, but other than that I'm okay. How are you doing? Yeah, definitely suggest it in the Legends Earhart. Like I say, they're quite a receptive developer team. How's things with you, Ash? Yeah, you're doing great. Good, good. Bow Brothers scene's gone a bit quiet. Last day of business, trip ended. Big success, very tired. Oh, good, man. I'm pleased to hear that. Oh, no worries, Ash. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll be wrapping up probably in the next hour or so. Maybe we do another hour. But yeah, I appreciate you dropping in, man. Glad to see you doing well, and I'm glad your business has gone well. Your Gram's making soup and it smells so good. Are you a young and are you a heart? Oh, that's cool, man. God, I love Berserk. Such a fun perk. Need to get on that sword guy, I think. He does a lot of kills. Recovery and Berserk would be a lot of fun on that one. I believe backswing's quite good from what I've read about it as well. That's cool, man. It's a long ass fight. And it's nice because my 7 sisters come out. Jesus Christ, 7. It's not a family, that's a horde. Yeah, I'm one of 2, but the wife is one of 5. So I think I did well to only end up with 2 kids. Oh, fuck's sake! As soon as we get one Hound Master, we find another one. It's just typical, isn't it? I've been looking and looking and looking. Anyway, we got a good one, so it doesn't matter. Still no gloves. We need to keep an eye out. I think it's armourers, not weaponsmiths, but we need to keep an eye out for the gloves. Not those ones. We want decent ones. Don't think we need heavy armor. I wonder if they've changed poison mastery, because it was really underpowered in the last game. I never took it because it's like 1 AP. It was just rubbish. Curious to see if they've changed that. Just we're doing alright, mate. We're doing alright. I'm not winning against sleep, to be honest. I'm flagging, but I'm all good. Pushing through. How are you, sir? Good to see you. It's been far too long. We are doing a bit of variety streaming, but I'm trying to come back to my Battle Brothers core a little bit. So I've been doing some streams today and yesterday. We'll be doing, what day is it? Tomorrow. I lost track of the week. Is it Wednesday tomorrow? Yes. It's Wednesday now, actually. It's just gone past midnight. So tomorrow we're doing our normal collab stream. We should maybe have Brindley join us for some Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, how did you creep past the bot? Begone, foul demon. Have you been playing a lot recently? Cool. You've been under the weather? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit achy. It's that time of year, though, isn't it? Cold, bugs, flus, that sort of thing. Ooh, armor price is creeping up. As is the spice price. That's good. I'm holding out for a 30+% sales. We may have to sell some of this just to keep us going. Oh, the crossbow book. Interesting. And the one-handed hammer and smackdown book. Interesting as well. Not one I would pick normally. Your crisis just started. You've got a perfect focus ranger. Nice. It's fun, isn't it? Yep. That's the sort of kills that mine was getting. The perfect focus ranger, in my opinion, is just ridiculous. He does tail off towards the end. I strongly recommend. I don't remember if he comes with it, but if you're playing on the new version, try and find the bags and belts book, because he's really good. If you get in bags and belts, quick hands, that means you can then reload your quiver for free, and you can carry like 4 quivers or 3 quivers and some nets. And yeah, again, I don't remember the exact skill tree. If you got lucky, you want to ramp his resolve up and give him mind over body, because that will counter the perfect focus fatigue requirements. Failing that, just take anything that reduces fatigue. So all the bow skills, obviously, and anything that reduces fatigue use on the item. Not sure if there are any others off the top of my head, but if anything does, then take it. And then double shot, berserk, and killing frenzy. And then when you get kills, you'll get even more AP. Or the other alternative is to get someone to inspire you, so you have extra AP. But regardless, if you've not got all the fatigue debuffs, then you'll run out of fatigue anyway. So it's sort of moot. But it's a fun character. Wild Man with the mace perks. Yes, I've done them at some point. I don't remember. It doesn't stick out in the memory though. I usually will, almost always will take the tier 1 skill unless the character just isn't designed for it. So an example of that is like if you, I don't know, if you hire a lumberjack and he doesn't have melee defense and then he doesn't roll any 3s, then I might not use the two-handed axe tier 1 skill. But generally speaking, I try and build it around the tier 1 skills because they're usually really good. See if this is nearby because we're surrounded by mountains. This could just be easy. Oh no, pushed it anyway. Never mind. Armed courier, return item 34. It would be nice to get to 18 brothers before we log. 3 score return item is definitely going to be a necromancer, or worse, an assassin. Although actually I'd probably take the assassin. Oh, we could do some more Webinex quests. We can get some good treasure out of that sometimes. Okay, I'm going to need to sell some stuff. Right. Hang on a minute. Right, we're only using super nets. Let's make some more. I think we've got some in storage. 1. Okay, we'll make 1. Oh, we can make cooking spices instead of selling these. That's interesting. They're worth 800. So that's probably worth doing, actually. Oh, we've already got it on. Shit, I thought we'd already done that. Heal item arrow, and we won't recover on this guy. I've put that there. We haven't got the book yet. Don't think, do we? No, we got the dodge book. He doesn't need that. He needs nimble, relentless. Shouldn't really be getting into combat with this guy anyway. He's an archer and he's got evasion. So whilst I do want nimble, I'll take killing skills, I think, over that. Initiative into damage done now. Double strike. Eyesight is currently 8. So we get a 3 bonus to melee and a 5 to ranged. And we also get a 3 to melee. Defense and 4 to range defense. Okay. If we take bullseye, our penalty hit chance has improved. Aim shot is 0 chance. a 0 debuff, sorry, and we get an extra Eagle Eye. So that would then give us a 6, 10, 6, 8 respectively, which is pretty fucking huge in my book. Or we could take 14. So we get 4 as our third for this one. 2 range skill, and that will scale over time. We haven't really pushed range defense. Clarity would be bypassing armor, which is pretty powerful. There's a lot of good options with this one. Stronghold. No, I've not taken the Stronghold skill yet. Stronghold mod. Tristan, sorry, you learned that a little too late now. You learned that a little too late. Oh yeah, no worries. As long as you keep, I mean, it's still a fun character. Got to run for a hockey game. Just want to pop in and say hi. Have a good night. Thanks, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Good luck in your game. I think there's a lot of good options. I think we probably want to go. Effective versus armor. I mean, it's going to damage the armor. I'd rather bypass it altogether. 15% of 8.6.5 on top is 12. 12, almost 13. That's going to give us damage done, which is going to be an increase of over 25% to the minimum. It's not bad. I think I'm going to take accuracy, because I've not taken bullseye since they've changed it, and we'll take eagle eye next time, because we'll end up to 9 vision, so we're going to get a real good buff next level. And then our druid in training. Oh, yes. We got roots, baby. We're a proper druid. Get in. We want fatigue. We want health. And probably start putting some range defense on him. Oh, Brigand Stronghold, maybe get famed. Yeah. Possibly. I think we'll do Weapon X for the cash, because I think it's quite a straightforward quest, and I've had good luck on those recently. I'm just going to heal this guy first. We'll do a bit of quick training while we wait. Let his hand heal, train for a day, and then we'll do this. Let's go. I'm just waiting for his hand to heal. Bit risky with nobody on patrol, but I'll take the chance. Ooh, Ronto Dagger. Thanks, kid. good, and we got a level up out of it. So the gladiator is getting a little bit tougher. We're going ultra heavy, so we could take brawny. Could also take steadfast early on, which gives us melee defense for each 10. Currently we're at 3 we get out of it, which might get us on the front line quicker. One hurts, the one hurts. Battle forged, and yeah, I'll suck down a 3, that's not too bad. Okay. Right, be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just had a little family thing going on. Well, we should quickly finish this level up. I'm going to have to call the stream, I'm afraid. We'll be back tomorrow night. Just going to quickly find someone to read out, and I will leave you, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Yeah, cheers, Heart. Sorry I'm having to cut it short tonight. I'll drop you in the cable handler slurgy. Yeah, catch you tomorrow, man. Sorry to cut the stream a bit short.